Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're really getting into something I think resonates with a lot of you out there doing family history research, getting unstuck. How do we break out of those research ruts?
Mm.
And specifically, we're drawing on some great insights from Robin R. Foster about using genealogy presentations, things like webinars, talks.
Yeah, absolutely.
So our mission today, give you solid strategies, not just finding these presentations, but really getting the most out of them, making sure you're, ahead of the curve.
And that feeling of hitting a brick wall, it's incredibly common, isn't it?
Oh, tell me about it.
You feel like you've looked everywhere, tried everything, and then just nothing. You can spend weeks, honestly, just digging and finding zero.
Exact.
But what often gets missed is how much difference just 1 hour, maybe at a webinar, or even an in-person talk can make.
Right.
It's like getting a whole new set of eyes on the problem. Maybe learning about resources or strategies you hadn't even considered. It can totally shift your perspective.
That's so true. And, for me, the absolute worst part is hearing about some amazing event, like, after it happened.
Oh, yes. The FOMO fear of missing out is real in genealogy.
Totally. Like, oh, that talk on, 18th century land deeds, that was last week. Ugh. So let's really dig into this. How can you, our listener, actually find these things before they're gone? It can't just be luck, right?
No, definitely not luck. It's about being strategic, intentional. The sources, like Foster's work, point to several really practical ways. First off, and this is key, optimize your social media.
Okay.
But not just following anyone. You need to follow the sharers. Think genealogy bloggers, researchers you know are active, local history groups.
So specific accounts that are known for posting about events.
Precisely. They act almost like curators or early warning systems. They're often posting about what's coming up, locally or online. It's like having your own personal event scout.
That's a really useful distinction, not just being on social media, but being smart about who you follow. But, social media is so noisy. How do you find the good sharers without getting, overwhelmed?
That's a fair question. Look for accounts that share a variety of events, not just plugging their own stuff all the time.
Right.
See if they actually talk about the events, engage with people. That usually signals they're really part of the community.
Yeah.
And building on that, another method maybe feels a bit old school, but it's still super effective. Subscribe to newsletters.
Like email newsletters.
Yeah, email lists, even sometimes printed ones, believe it or not.
Yeah.
From local libraries, historical societies, genealogy groups. They still rely heavily on these. It's often their main channel for announcing things, so don't overlook your inbox.
Okay, so meet them where they are, even if it's email.
Got it.
What about using social media more, proactively, beyond just following?
Oh, absolutely. You should definitely be searching hashtags. Use specific ones like, obviously, hashtag genealogy, but maybe also genealogy presentation or things related to your specific interest area on places like, X now and Facebook.
Right.
And here's a neat side effect. You find one good expert or event through a search. And often, through retweets or shares or just the platform suggestions, you'll discover others they recommend.
Oh, that's clever. So it kind of spiders outwards.
Exactly. It expands your network of sources almost automatically. And for the really big stuff, conferences, major webinars, sometimes just following general genealogy accounts on X is enough to catch those.
So it's like tapping into the whole event sharing ecosystem. Smart. Any other direct routes to find out what's happening?
Yes, one more really important one. Connect directly with local places, your library, your local genealogical society.
Just ask them.
Pretty much. Reach out. Ask how they announce events. Is it email, a newsletter, a page on their website? Find out their preferred channel. They're often a goldmine for local happenings. It's about being proactive, not just waiting for the info to maybe find you.
Excellent advice. Being proactive, not passive. Okay, so let's say you've done it. You found a presentation. Awesome. Half the battle, right?
Right.
But, just finding it isn't the end goal. How do you make sure you squeeze every last drop of value out of it? Even before it starts, what's the secret sauce for prep?
Yes. This is where you shift from just showing up to being like a primed, active learner. First step, review the topic beforehand.
Do your homework?
Kind of, but think of it more like priming your brain. If it's a topic you haven't looked at in a while, refresh your memory. Read a recent article, maybe something by the presenter if they have a blog, or other experts in that niche.
Okay.
It helps you build a mental framework. So when the speaker offers a solution or a new idea, your brain already has a place to like slot it in. You see the shape of the gap before they give you the puzzle piece.
I like that analogy. It's not just passive review, it's active preparation for learning. And does that help you figure out what you really need from the talk?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Which leads right to the next thing. Jot down questions. As you're reviewing, think about your specific brick walls. What confuses you? Write those questions down.
Actually write them.
Yes, it forces you to clarify your own thinking. And presenters, they often genuinely want questions. Good questions can even help them tailor their talk slightly if they see a common theme emerging. It makes it way more valuable for everyone.
That's a brilliant point. Makes it personal. Okay, so that's the mental prep. What about the practical stuff? Getting there, logging on, avoiding those tech disasters.
Oh, absolutely crucial.
Yeah.
Logistics matter. You need to arrive early and position yourself for success if it's in person.
Yeah.
Get there early enough to maybe grab a good seat where you can see, well, and importantly, where they can see you if you raise your hand.
Good point. Be visible.
And here's a bonus tip. Arriving early might give you a chance to actually chat with the presenter for a minute before they start. Even a quick hello can make a connection.
Ah, like a little pre-show networking. Nice. And for online events, those early morning webinars where maybe you're not fully dressed.
Huh. Same principle applies. Log in early. It's not just about being polite, it's practical. Test your sound, your video, figure out the Q&A box or the chat function before things kick off.
Right. Avoid the panic scramble.
Exactly. You don't want to miss the first 5 minutes because you're, wrestling with your microphone settings. Be ready to go the moment it starts. Maximize that time.
Fantastic. Okay, so found it, prepped for it, logged in early. Now we're in the presentation itself. How do we make the absolute most of that moment? And critically, what about after? How do we engage and keep the learning going?
Right. This is showtime. First, be an active participant. If they ask for questions and you have one, speak up.
Even if you're a bit shy.
Yeah, try to push past it if you can. Chances are someone else has the same question. But when you ask, be specific. Get straight to the point. No long, rambling backstories,
Keep it concise. Respect everyone's time. Exactly. Stay on topic. Now, if speaking up in a group is really, really not your thing, that's okay too. The sources suggest a great alternative. Write your question down clearly. And then...
approach them after.
Yes. Go up to the presenter afterward, one-on-one. You can have a quick, focused chat then. Those moments can be incredibly productive.
That's a great workaround for quieter folks. Get the answer without the spotlight. Okay, so the presentation ends. Applause. Do you just grab our coats and, bolt for the door?
Oh, please don't. That's a missed opportunity. Next key step. Stay after and connect. Seriously, don't rush out.
Okay.
Go thank the presenter. Just a quick thank you. That was helpful. If it feels right, maybe exchange contact info, a business card, or connect on LinkedIn right there. And here's a real gem from the sources. If someone suggests grabbing nearby, or a small group heads to a restaurant.
Go.
If you can, yes. That's often where the best networking happens. Those informal chats can lead to amazing insights or collaborations. Just, be mindful of the presenter's energy levels. They just gave a talk. Good point. Be respectful of their time. I actually solved a huge family mystery once over pizza after a talk like that. It really works.
See, those informal connections are gold. Now, what about those questions that hit you 2 hours later when you're home mulling things over?
Yeah, that always happens.
Totally normal. So the next step is follow the presenter on social media. Find out where they hang out online. Facebook, X, Instagram, their blog, maybe YouTube.
And follow them quickly.
Yeah, do it soon while the event is fresh. They might even remember you if you asked a question or chatted briefly. And Foster's work points out some of the best genealogy friendships and collaborations begin with one good presentation and a follow-up online. It keeps the connection going.
Wow, that's powerful. A presentation leading to collaboration. But okay, the ultimate goal isn't just knowing stuff, it's using it, right?
Absolutely.
We found the talks, we engaged. What's the crucial next step? How do we make sure this actually helps our research move forward?
This is where it really counts. Putting it into action. First step, review your takeaways. Pretty soon after the presentation, while it's fresh.
Go over the notes.
Yep. Read your notes, maybe type them up, highlight the key things that really clicked for you. Actively processing it helps it stick.
So internalize it. Don't just file the notes away.
Precisely. And then, this is critical, try 1 or 2 new techniques right away.
Like immediately.
As soon as you reasonably can. Don't let those great ideas just evaporate. Pick one specific thing, a new database they mentioned, a different search strategy, a way to analyze a record and apply it to your research problem. Now. Even that one small action can sometimes be enough to crack open that brick wall you were facing. It makes the learning real, practical.
That makes sense. Hands-on application is the fastest way to see if it works for you. And what if one talk isn't quite enough? Or you want to go deeper?
Good question. The sources suggest you can definitely deepen your knowledge over time. Look for other presentations on the same topic, maybe by different speakers.
Get different angles.
Exactly. Different perspectives,
Yeah.
enrich your understanding, but also give yourself time to actually digest and apply what you learned from one talk before you jump straight into the next one on the very same subject. Let it sink in.
Right, don't just binge watch webinars without trying things out.
Exactly. Because ultimately, getting out of that research rut, like Robin R. Foster emphasizes, it's often about seeing your work with fresh eyes.
Yes.
And these presentations, combined with your active engagement before, during, and after, that's what gives you those fresh eyes, that new perspective. It brings clarity, maybe even some creativity back into your work.
That's such a great way to frame it. It's a journey, isn't it? From feeling totally blocked to actively seeking out these opportunities and making them work for you. These presentations really are a powerful way to break through barriers, gain those fresh insights. It changes how you approach everything.
It really does. They offer this fantastic chance to learn from people who've likely faced the exact same challenges you're facing now. And crucially, they found ways through, maybe ways you'd never think of on your own. It taps into the collective brain power of the genealogy world. And, kind of raises a final thought for you, our listener, to consider. Who knows? At the next event you attend, after applying all this, maybe you'll be the one sharing that little tip, that insight, that completely changes someone else's research journey forever.